Hello, this is Andy, and we are going to do the SRX Automation Lab. So this one is about configuring the IPS policies. Okay, so IPS is actually a layer 7 firewall module that is able to detect and stop layer 7 application level attack. So well, the configuration of the IPS is similar to our application firewall in our last video session. So we will use Ansible playbook to store the variable and define the task. And then we will create Jinja2 templates to execute the command lines. Okay, so the task list will be very similar to the last ones. There will be two different tasks, right? One is to create the IPS rule and then merge to the SRX config, right? And the other one is similar to the application firewall. So we have to apply the rules to the firewall policy. Okay, so for the Jinja2 template, so basically we will have a template to build the IPS rule, and then another template to merge the policy to the SRX firewall policy. And if you want to follow along, there is the references. This one is the GitHub reference, so you can go to this to look at the coding. And the other one is the IDP signature init. This is in the Juniper website under the security center, okay, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so um, let me go to this one first, right? So this is our lab, and the one we are doing today is the IPS policy. Okay, and so this has the code for the playbook, and also the IDP policy template for the Jinja2 program, and the actual configuration after you run the Jinja code program, right? So this is step number 1, and step number 2 is you merge this rule into the SRX firewall rule. So we have another template for that, and so basically it will be running this two command line to merge the IDP rules into our firewall policy. Okay. So this is the IPS configuration, which is I just copy and paste from the website, right? Now if you so we'll take a look, actually a closer look at these configurations. So what we're going to do is we will go to the IDP web page, right? So first of all, you can if you don't know how to configure IPS, you can go to the Juniper website and basically search for the IPS configuration. So it has all the steps, to show you how you can define and create the IPS policy. Right. Now the other thing we want to do in today is we will create some policy that look at some of the signatures. Okay, so let's go to this IDP website. Okay, so this is coming from the Security Intelligence Center from the Juniper network web page, and we are looking at the IDP signatures, right? So you can see for each signature is we can categorize into different categories, right? So this is where the apps, right? The app signature. We have the DNS, FTP, or HTTP signature. So for the apps, if you take a look at those signatures, right? So for example, this one, the first one, there's a name, there's a description. There is also a severity level, right? So there's a 5 severity level. It's a critical, major, high, medium, and low, right? So and then for example, in today's lab, what we're going to do is when we see the severity level is a major and critical on this apps category, we will use SRX to drop them, right? So basically dropping all this attack to these apps. So this is another one. We can see, so for example, this is looks serious. It's a old buffer attack, right? So this one is a critical app, right? Okay, so you can take a look at this. So if you study the code today, what we're going to do is we will have this define IPS policy and basically match the attack groups apps critical and apps major, right? And then we will drop the collection when we detect there is a layer 7 attack related to these groups. Okay, so the IDP, the predefined group, is something we ship with the IPS signature, which if you remember a couple video ago, we show you how to dynamically load this signature, and also how we can automate loading and installing this signature into the SRX. Okay, so let's go back. Right, so these are the policy we're going to define. Right, so we basically drop the major and critical categories of these apps. So in the YAM, in the playbook, right? So there's a playbook we could define called IDP policy. You define 2 variables. The one is this one. You can see we include the app critical and major here for the categories on the IDP, and then the other variable is basically allowing us to put the rule set into the firewall policy. Okay, so the step we're going to do is we build a Jinja2 template with these 2 files. One is create the rule set, and the other one is put them into the SRX policy. Okay, and then we'll run the playbook. Okay, so it should be pretty straightforward. And then we can verify by looking at the configuration and then the IDP status. Okay, so let's go to the lab. Okay, so let me just copy and paste this one. Right. We'll go to our lab here. So this is our Ubuntu machine or our DevOps server. So we go to the Raven Ansible. Right. If you look at the playbooks, okay, so you can see there is the IDP policy, right? So the IDP policy is here. Now, if we go to the SRX, okay, a little bit. Oh, sorry. So let's do a show security configuration. So configuration security IDP. So there's nothing, right? And Oh, what happened? Okay, so we don't have the IDP config here. So we go back to our server and we run the Ansible playbook. Right, right, right. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so it's running right now. So it looks like it's okay. Right. So we can go to our IDP machine. So we come in again. And okay, so the IDP status, the paper is here. The configuration is here. We're gonna drop the critical and the major when we encounter this traffic, and then we can also do a see, the last one is show IDP status. Okay, so show IDP security IDP status. Okay, so IDP is running on the background. Okay, so that should conclude our lab. Thank you.